What is going on, guys? Nick here, welcome in today's video. Today in this winter solo survival I have one plan: going in that direction for a long time till it gets too late to come back, so I have to build a shelter and survive the night with a knife only. Let's get it! It's a pretty easy plan, but it will be fun. Let's go! Earlier I said I had only a knife, and that was kind of a lie, because I have other two important items. First thing, I got a pot in which I can put the snow and melt it and let it boil so that I can drink it afterwards. And second important item, I have a lighter with me. I even have a backpack with me, but inside that I only have camera gear, camera batteries, the tripod and all that stuff. Nothing to actually help me in this survival challenge. I have no water, no food and no shelter. It's one of those survival videos. Let's go! Here you can see some deer poop. It's the most common animal around here, and if I was in a real survival situation, I may lay down a couple traps here and there, not far from where I'm building the shelter. In a survival situation, I may recommend laying probably 3, 4, 5 traps around the shelter, so that your chances of getting something are higher. But you need to be conscious of the dangers to the animals, because if you trap more than you need, you're gonna waste some food and some animals died for nothing, and that clearly it's not a good thing. I've walked for quite a bit. I think this is the spot I'm gonna spend the night in. Yeah, it looks good. I'm gonna use these two branches as a sort of ridge line, a roof ridge line. I'm gonna build a one-sided roof. I'm gonna build it on this side, because here I notice there is way less snow than here. So it means that I kinda have a roof already. Here the snow is no problem, because I'm gonna build a fire right here. And I'm gonna get all the heat inside the shelter, in which I'm gonna be laying down. Easy but warm shelter, let's build it. Remember, I have only this knife with me, so I'm hoping on finding logs around here more than cutting my own. This shelter is just for one night, hopefully, so it should be fine using using some wet logs I found around. I'm gonna start by cleaning up the snow a little bit here where I'm gonna be sleeping. That's more like it. Let's get into it. This is what it looks like for now. This side is almost done. Well, the first layer is done. I should have enough room to lay down. Yeah, definitely. I took a couple flexible sticks. I'm gonna put them horizontally, forming a sort of a net, in which I'm gonna apply the layer of leaves later on, but let's get to this one first. For the last layer I have two options. I can either go around, collect the green leaves from the trees and applying them on top, or second option, which is the easier one out here, is going around all the rocks you can see up there. They're covered in moss, which is a great insulator from both cold and snow, because tonight is gonna snow and I have to be insulated. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take the moss and putting it on top. Maybe I'm gonna take a couple leaves too, but in this type of environment, moss is the way to go. So the sun is starting to go down. I'm only halfway done. I need to be quick, otherwise I'm gonna be freezing. It's starting to snow. I put the backpack under there where everything camera related is safe, all the batteries and all that. I'm gonna quickly start the fire because my hands are freezing, and while the fire is on I'm gonna build a reflector behind it, but let's get to the fire. Oh yes, yes, we got fire. Let's go. The sun is going down pretty fast. I think it's time to build the reflector, and then I'm set for the night basically. Let's build the reflector. What does a reflector do is basic physics. Fire like this is releasing energy, heat in all directions, mostly up, but in all directions. I'm gonna build a wall right here, so when the heat escapes from the fire and finds this wall, it gets bounced back to me, to my shelter. It's not perfect, it has a few holes, but it's gonna work. It's gonna bounce back all the heat coming from the fire, and me laying down there, I'm going to be just fine. It's dinner time, but I have no dinner, so I saw a frozen stream earlier on coming up here, which is not far from here, but it's snowing and I wanna see how much I can fill this up with snow. I'm gonna choose a nice exposed place. I'll come back to this guy later to see how much snow I actually got in there. It's not much, still something. I'm gonna fill this up with snow, then melt it, let it boil and drink it. Let's go! When you melt snow to drink it, you have to be careful, because in the snow there still can be some insects, so you have always to boil the water first. I think it's a good moment to tell you to subscribe. Good night. Good morning, y'all. Here is the shelter. It survived the night. It didn't snow for a lot yesterday. It snowed a little bit this morning, and now it's starting to rain as soon as the lights came out. So I'ma get moving because I don't want my camera gear to get wet. My jacket is and my boots are, but my backpack is not waterproof. So I'ma get moving. I don't want any batteries to get wet. It was a good night. I wasn't cold except for my hands because I didn't wear any gloves. I'm a genius, I know. And but I had the fire going, so that was fine. I woke up maybe 4 times to keep it alive. I let it die out like 5 minutes ago when it started raining. I packed my stuff, and yesterday evening I left this guy out. This is what it gathered. This is rain slash snow from the sky, so it's safer than the one you pick up on the ground. I have a quick sip. Oh, it's so cold. So cold, but yes, so refreshing. I'ma get moving. Goodbye, shelter. Thanks for the night, but I gotta get going. Let's go. Anyway, guys, we did it. Me and my knife survived the winter night. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Join the next adventure.